Oh, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball. Tuesday night in the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with my partners, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on the sideline, as we get ready to start the season in style. Opening night and time to check out the starting lineups to the tip-off of the new season. Harris outside. Outside Turner. Pass to Simpson. Out to Harris. Beyond the arc. No luck. The pass to Simpson. Here's Catchings. Pope with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Pope. Pass to Hawkins. 5 to shoot. And the three ball is good.
You always like to get that first lead of the game. Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He said that with this being the first time they have seen each other this season, he wants to rely on his defense to set the tone. He said if we can get at them early and take away easy looks, we think we can wear them down over the course of this game and get the win. Let's see if their D can carry them, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Here's Catchings. Pass to Harris. Takes a three. Shot is no good.
Still looking for that first two. Both for him.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. There's Green with the three. Count the bucket.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Now Harris. Pass to Simpson. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The drive by Green. Such a wide open look.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
Here's Mobley. Mobley jams it straight down. They'd love to get one of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And then a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Now, here's Green. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hawkins. Off target with his three.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
He's all alone. Here's Pope. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Turner dishes to Harris. He passes to Catchings. Here's Mobley. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Knocks it loose. Pass break, here we go. Here's Catchings. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Here's Pope. Hawkins passes to Pope. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here is Harris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the pass to Catchings. Here's Simpson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside, Green. Burnett. It's Hawkins on the wing. He kicks to Green. Passes it to Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Number 5. Off target with the jump hook. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. The feed to Harris. Mobley. He's covered by Hawkins. Pass to Simpson. Outside Turner. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Turner. All 3 throws good from Turner.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Here's Pope. There's the 3. And that is good. He has 5.
Hasn't been the hot start he's wanted here. I mean, he's got a few to fall, but doesn't seem on target most of the time he fires.
Inside. Here's Mobley. Leads him in there. Bumped on the way up, but hits it. And they call the blocking foul.
Too little, too late from the deep. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job he did getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive, and that's exactly what I like to see.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Pope. He has 5. Fires the 3. That is good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here is Harris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Turner passes to Catchings. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
You know, it's interesting when you look at this team, Kevin. I mean, they found a way to get their whole team to knock down free throws at a consistent level. I mean, a team that can't make free throws, that's a huge liability and one you don't want to deal with. They'd like to repeat their success at the line this year.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Stevens, the pass to Collins. Number 3. The putback, and Turner throws it down.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Here's Polk. After the made shot from Turner. Pass to Polk. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. No good.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Stevens. No good on the 3. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. And the pass to Polk. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Up in time. No good on that last second attempt there. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor, they're knocking down the triple.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. It gave him a wide-open look there.
Passes it to Stevens. Here's Mobley. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Polk. Number 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. At 46%, making some buckets. Here's Goodwin off on the layup.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Number 3. Makes it off the glass. He has 5.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Now here's Turner. He's guarded closely.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a surface move.
So
You know what? He could have fouled that up, going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Number 3. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but threw the foul and will go to the line. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. He misses the free throw. Green's checked in for play. He hits the second from the line.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for 3 points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Good win. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, and that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Back to Green. Front past the arc. Cannot hit. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Kicks the dribbling. Wide open look. And unable to corral the Nets, and it goes out of play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Burnett, defended by Stevens. Number 5, right through the knee for the layup.
Now they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like where they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage, upwards of 50% now.
Number 21, headed by Green. Here's Mobley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for him.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He feeds it to Green. It's Hawkins on the wing. Cranes the three-pointer. Hawkins has got 6.
Wow, he's got such a sweet 3-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. This is the turn. Number 21. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. Pass to Hawkins. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Goodwin. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Stevens, number 21. And he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
And here's Green outside. And good on the basket. Hook it. Green's got 6.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Green slams it in.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. On the wing, Turner. He passes to Stevens. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Turner. And 2 on the shot.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Now the dish to Green. Number 5. It's rebounded by Simpson. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Now the pass to Stevens. It's the 3-point line. Going 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but they were pretty close.
Burnett, defended by Stevens. Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Down low. No good from Simpson.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
On the wing, Turner puts the lead pass in front of him. The shot's good from Stevens.
They didn't get off to much of a start early on, but seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Burnett, defended by Stevens. Green kicks to Pope. For 3. It's rebounded by Stevens.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Back to Turner. Left side, Turner. Here's Simpson. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up the roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Pass to Pope. Good one with the steal. An easy 2 points on the way.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. And it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has. But you know, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now, here's Green. He's got 10. Hawkins kicks to Green. Another shot.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 107 left here in the second. Gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Harris outside. There's a screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Shot is off.
Tried to get a little too fancy with that one.
Unless the alley-oop is going to be uncontested on both ends of the play, you're better off avoiding it.
And the shot is good.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Gives him the lead pass. No good from Simpson. Gone even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Here's Pope. Not enough on that one as it misses. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Catchings passes to Simpson. Here's Catchings by Green. And that one's good. Catchings. 8 points for him.
They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook, perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Green left side. Stolen away. Simpson, the pass to Catchings. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
I'll tell you what, the defender didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Green. No luck. And a tight game here as we end the first half. The away team up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's opening day in the NBA, and all is right in the 2K sports world. Hello, I'm Damon Bruce. Some good basketball for the away team. They let him hang around so far. Now it's anybody's ball game. And the home club still hanging in there. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. And now let's go around the NBA to check out what's happening. Second half of basketball just getting started for them.
Sprint halftime report presented by Sprint.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Green.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
No good from Pope.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Burnett. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw is in. And he's good on the second.
Even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
Gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Harris passes to Simpson. Back to Harris. Left side Turner. To the middle. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pope kicks to Green. Burnett. Lets the 3 fly. Catchings with the rebound.
Good solid defense on the perimeter. They're challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Looking for Harris. He gets it there. From outside, off the mark. On 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Burnett, Turner covering, and gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good at that.
And the first one drops.
You know, this is a common problem for them, their inability to consistently knock down their free throws.
And so he hits both. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Passes to Catchings. Out to Turner. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, but he pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Frank. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me that's what happened. He shifted the brain to neutral.
That was embarrassing.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Being at 46%, making some buckets. It's Hawkins on the wing. Burnett releases. Misses off the right iron.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Turner passes to Simpson. Out to Harris. Pass to Catchings. Execute is good. The assist from Harris. He's got 12. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. There's the pass to Hawkins. Burnett. The offensive rebound. The second chance effort. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Passes it to Catchings. Snatched away. And here they come. Burnett throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition point after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Number 3. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Here's Green. He's got 13. Takes the 3. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Pass to Simpson. Deflects the pass. And here's Hawkins. 7 points in the game. Burnett. It's hauled in by Harris.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Maybe that was not possible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think he can.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek. That's what those alley-oops do, though.
He dishes it to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Catchings. 12 points for him. Number 3. The second effort. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. At the line for 2. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Getting off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Pope. He's got 8. Deflected. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get back on track here. Pass to Hawkins. Lets it go. Misses the jumper. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The pass to Catchings. Here's Mobley. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 16.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Being an ugly 27% since halftime. To the inside. Passes to Hawkins, the 17-footer, and that one's good. Hawkins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
He kicks it to Goodwin. There's the feed to Collins. Makes the lead pass. He got the advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Number 3, the steal. There's the Catchings. Chance there to take the lead, missing. From inside, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Harris with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Fires the three. The shot will not go. Getting off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. They grab their own miss. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Kicks it to Collins. The pass to Catchings. To the middle. Goodwin. And it's blocked.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
The drive by Green. Burnett. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Gets the bucket. 19 seconds left in the third. Outside, Green. Reverses. Nice D from Collins.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Catchings. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the ends of the third. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Being pretty good tonight at 48%. Outside Turner. Passes it to Catchings. Shot is blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's a check in for Catchings. Stevens, the pass to Simpson. It's 3 pointers off the mark. Being a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Pope. Burnett. Pass to Pope. Shoots the three. Gets it to go.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Burnett. He passes to Pope. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fourth quarter still young, just over that play.
But he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
Pope kicks to Green. And there's the whistle, foul hard, and the shot will go down.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Green. 15 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too. So they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And both free throws good for Green. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now the pass to Stevens. Back to Harris. Turner with the screen for Harris. Passes it to Simpson. Back to Harris. Pass to Simpson. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Pope from the wing, and right through it goes. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Mobley. Good on the shot. 1 points in the game.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Stevens.
His 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. The free throw off from Stevens.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. There's the pass to Catchings. Off target from outside.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And that one's good.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding.
Off the left rim and out.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Fires from deep. No good from Pope.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Catchings passes to Stevens. Here's Catchings. He feeds it to Turner. Down low, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Catchings. And a miss hit off the inbound.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. He's not even been a factor.
Got a piece of it. Here's Green. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. They got on this roll a while ago and they just haven't looked back.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself in a good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind, know just where the rebound was going to go.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in. That was beautiful.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
He's perfect from the line this time. The visitors with the ball. Pass to Hawkins. Outside, Green. Burnett, defended by Goodwin. To the paint. 4-on-3 break. Number 21. The shot is off. Great D that time from Hawkins.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Green kicks to Pope. Burnett lets it go from deep. Number 5. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned the ball into points.
Pass to Catchings. Step back shot. And that one goes long.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And they're able to recover. Green, the pass to Hawkins. Soft touch off the glass.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Stevens. Excellent defense from Pope. Gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Doubled by Collins. Pass to Pope. Fires for 3. That's good.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. I did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Tries to keep it alive. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
1:52 left in the game. He passes it to Hawkins. Right side, Green. Turner with the steal. Here's Mobley.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Green. Burnett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hawkins. It's Hawkins on the wing. Outside, Green. The pass to Pope. Back to Green. From deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Stevens. And that one's good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
About 47% here in the fourth. Here's Pope. Outside, Green. Number 5. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
And a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season is always good when you play a game like they have here.
Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Here's Pope. team has a bad night, these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can